Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Some good news from Deutschland, and that is the alternative for Deutschland wins about 30.5% of votes in elections in Thuringia. All right, we're going to discuss that one. Why is it good news? Because we like, how do you call it, diversity. And we like inclusion. So we like to include and diversify our political ideologies, unless we want to have just a monopoly of one party system, which is a communist, terrorist, tyrannical system. All right, that's the first one. Second one, do you remember yesterday, I think it was, no, 2 days ago in the evening, I made a video. And if you don't remember my video, maybe you remember the news. Brazil, a Brazilian judge in Brazil, he banned Twitter, X, Elon Musk, because Elon Musk did not, as they say it, did not provide a representative to represent X in court. Why? Why in court? Well, because Elon Musk did not agree with moderating terms. That means censorship terms in Brazil. Therefore, that one person, the judge, determined that X, Twitter, will not be available in Brazil. Over 200 million people around, no? About that. One judge. Now, Musk is hitting back because it seems like Musk has big balls and he's using them to smack people around with them. Bang, 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 bang. And when he matches opposition, he takes his shaft and boom, usually like a lasso. Okay. So, Elon Musk is going to expose the judge with judge's crimes. What freedom of speech? You don't like that? Freedom of speech depends. What are you gonna say? Choose your words carefully, my king. And this is Sparta. Yes, no walls. Now we have a little comparison and a contrast coming from Sputnik. Right now I feel like, how do you call it, Genesis, Phil Collins, with that video when he plays the pastor. Touch the screen, touch the screen. Yeah. Do what I say, don't do what I do. That funny movie video clip. Anyway, so I'm like, all right. So Telegram, Durov versus Meta's Zuckerberg. So Zuckerberg, we'll see how they stack against one another in cooperating with the agencies. That's how I call them, agencies. That is, papap. That's one. I'm gonna have that. Did you know that the French agencies or agents had a little meeting with Durov in Dubai about convincing Mr. Durov to let us be inclusive, Durov. And the French party leader, one French party leader, warns that Telegram CEO's life may be in danger. All right, and we have that for this video. So let's start with the first topic, alternative for Deutschland, winning elections in Thuringia with 30.5% of the votes, exit poll. Now, just a question for my British friends. Do you know, obviously you know, who is your prime minister, appointed prime minister? Yes, Mr. Starmer. Do you know why he was appointed by your system, the democratic system, why he was appointed or he got the leadership as the prime minister of the Great Britain? Because his party won a majority of votes in Great Britain. Do you know the percentage? Well, take a guess. I think it's below 20. So it's about 18 point something, if I remember correctly. So Starmer became the prime minister of Great Britain with 18% of the votes coming from the electorate that voted. 18. These guys have 30.5. Oh, 30. Sounds familiar. You remember in 1933, was it? An election in the same country of Deutschland. Another party got 33%. Do you remember that party? Now, so that means should they have the chancellor because they have 30.5? Another chancellor, just have someone over there. Remember, that guy was appointed chancellor because, what the hell was his name? I can't remember his name, the old guy. Then after he died, Adolf was very, and then we said, let's go. What was his name? Mustache, obviously. Anyway, he was in charge of the military. So Adolf was afraid of the military because, would smack them. But he's got his AS trooping over there. But nevertheless, should these guys have now the chancellor, be appointed the chancellor of Germany because they have 30.5%? Oh no, I don't know. Let's read. Moscow. Sputnik's right-wing alternative for Germany, AfD party, on Sunday is winning the regional elections in a federal state of Thuringia with 30.5% of the votes, which could be its first ever victory in a regional election, according to exit polls data from the Infratest, the MAC Institute cited by the Tagesschau portal. Now, you know what these guys are going to do? I tell you, they will they will make it illegal. They will make alternative for Deutschland illegal. And they eliminate the competition, like these guys are doing with Russian oil and gas in Europe. You can't beat them, ban them, and then threaten the guys who don't want to ban them, or how do you call that? Sanction them. No, we're gonna threaten the guys who don't want to sanction the guy that we want to take over. That is, the American liquefied natural gas, and not only is invading the European market. Why? Because these guys shot themselves in the foot, eliminating cheap Russian pipe gas. Who would do that? Would you do that? Oh yeah, for values and these kind of things. Yeah, we do that. We have values, and we don't ban the values. Values are values when you're consistent, right? Right. Right. Let's move on. In the eastern state of Saxony, the AfD is running second with estimated 30% of the votes, only 1.5 percentage points behind the center-right, so still right, Christian Democratic Union of Germany. All right. In Thuringia, on the other hand, the CDU, so this is in Saxony, they're over there, 30%, and in Thuringia, on the other hand, the CDU is coming second with 24.5% of the votes. So what are we going to do? So we have here, this is Germany's right-wing alternative for Germany party is leading in regional elections in the state of Thuringia, first ever victory, poop. And we have here CDU, SPD, Grüne, the Greens, the Communists, all right, FDP, Linke, left, Grüne, green, SPD, suckers, and FDP, whatever. Where is AfD? Not here yet. All right, let's go. In both states, the recent formed left-wing Sahara, I say it, Wagenknecht Alliance is third place with 16% of the votes in Thuringia and 12% of votes on Saxony. So they're losers. All right, losers. But hey, we like diversity. It's strange, we like diversity only in some issues, not the important ones. Like for instance, in the United States of America, we have diversity in two. That if you look at two, you can make it one by turning it, which is exactly how the system is here. From two, one. Right, you got it? One piece, right there. Turn like this, Democrats and Republicans. Same, as I said, biological twins, identical, with the same parents. One of the twins has a mustache or a goatee or something like that, but they're identical. But they have the same parents, which are the money. All right, that's good, right? Diversity. But they talk about this kind of diversity in the buildings, in the organizations, in the government, because it's equitable. Well, why don't you go and work in a state or in a governmental institution and see how equitable you see the managers, if they represent the population at large, like 69%, 12%, 30%, you know what I mean? And especially that minority that's almost 3%. You know what I'm talking about? The 3%? If you don't, maybe you should watch more videos of mine. Let's move on to the next article. Musk. Elon Musk vows to expose the top Brazilian judge's crimes after suspension of X. Oh, what do you have in the back here? Oh my God, these guys, man, they will take care of you little by little. Or fast. US billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk said on Saturday he would expose the alleged crimes of Brazilian Supreme Court Judge Alexandre de Moraes, who had ordered the nationwide suspension of the X social media network. And I'm quoting, we will begin publishing the long list of the Moraes crimes, along with the specific Brazilian laws that he broke tomorrow. Obviously, he does not need to abide by US law, but he does need to abide by his own country's laws, Musk wrote on X. Yeah, but you got Mr. Lula da Silva, who is a communist, and the communists don't really like, to talk. Really. Not that these communists here like it. No, they don't like it. But they are working on limiting your freedom of speech. Over there, those guys by default are right there. Anyway, let's move on. Judge Alexandre de Moraes told internet providers in the nation of 200 million to block access to X, saying the platform lacked a necessary legal representative in Brazil. That means you have to show him up in court. You don't appoint that, we're gonna ban you. A key requirement tied, this is the real reason, to the suspensions of the accounts which X has refused to comply with. They have to suspend the accounts, right? So it says censorship. In mid-August, X published a letter from the Moraes with demands for censorship and user account information that it said could affect users not only in Brazil, but also in the United States and Argentina. All right, so you got that? Oh, let's make this one happen. Sputnik. Telegram's Durov versus Meta's Zuckerberg. How do they stack up on censorship? Content moderation. While Telegram founder Pavel Durov waits to be formally... Where's my... Jesus Christ. I was looking for my eyeglasses. Sometimes it doesn't happen to you when you are on a phone and you look for my fucking phone. God damn it. Hey, idiot, right here. The same here. I was like, oh, where are my glasses? But anyway, old, stupid, whatever. All right, waits to be formally charged by French prosecutors for multiple charges relating to the platform's lack of moderation. Censorship. No such fate is likely to befall Mark Zuckerberg. The CEO of Meta has admitted his company opted to accede to the US government's demands to censor content. Thank you. While Telegram founder waits for okay, unlike Durov, the Meta CEO has admitted to what was an open secret anyway, that he caved to repeated White House demands to throttle content on his platform. Senior Biden administration officials pressured, that's what the word he said, used, Meta to censor content. Censor quotation mark. Acknowledged Zuckerberg in a letter to House Judiciary Committee Chairman Representative Jim Jordan, Representative of Ohio, on August 26th. I covered that one. Elon Musk was quickly to note that there is no arrest for Zuck, as he censors free speech and gives governments backdoor access to user data. You mean backdoor? That kind of access? Oh, fuck. All right, let's see what these guys are saying. Pavel Durov. Let's go to this. The Russian-born IT entrepreneur co-created Telegram, a blend of private messaging and public channels, with his brother in arms. In August 2013, Durov vowed to champion encryption in messaging, not allow the moderation, censorship, of messages, deny requests to store records of confidential data, telephone messages, and internet traffic of clients, or hand over keys for decrypting users' correspondence upon request. By whom? Can I request that? Bullshit. You're not an agency. And I'm quoting, Telegram has historically had problems with regulators, government regulators, mind you, in some parts of the world because, unlike other services, we consistently defended our users' privacy and have never made any deals with governments. Durov wrote in 2017. Was it? Yeah. So, Telegram's unlimited in size channels and group chats are encrypted using a combination of 256-bit symmetric AES encryption, 248-bit RSA encryption, and Telegram doesn't provide end-to-end encryption for common private and group chats but does provide a secret chat feature. Telegram lets users post files enjoying unlimited cloud storage. Unlimited cloud storage. There is no targeted advertising or algorithm feed. There's the same thing these guys say, don't they? The platform audience exceeded 950 million users by July 2024, so 1 billion. The US government wanted to get its hands on Telegram's code to infiltrate the system and spy on its users. So, infiltrate, backdoor. Let me be your backdoor man. Wasn't that Jim Morrison's one of them, backdoor man? Yeah, it is. One of his concerts, or many. Durov revealed in April interview with ex-Fox News anchor Tucker Carlson. The entrepreneur rejected pressure to allow a backdoor. We're going to be drinking hard if we use this as a drinking game. In the app for Western intelligence, the free world. Because they protect us, the baboons, in the free baboons, supposedly. Durov resisted personal pressure in the US where law enforcement officials approached him. Not only US law enforcement, but I will show you the French also, approached him seeking to establish a relationship. You know how weasel, man, these guys are. To in a way, control Telegram better. Relationship meaning... you scratch my balls, I scratch your balls. That's how I learned the right expression. Oh, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Or I eat your fleas, you eat my fleas, like the baboons that we are. Those are not the baboons, those are the big guys, right? Agencies. All right, but for us running a privacy-focused social media platform that probably wasn't the best environment to be in, we want to be focused on what we do, not our government relations of the sort. That sort, Durov said. And we have this saint. Hey, Moses, how are you doing? You got punched in the nose from the left to right. All right, let's move on. Zuckerberg turned his Meta, formerly Facebook, into a tool for US censorship, according to these guys. The platform, with its standards for messaging apps end-to-end to E2E, encryption and non-open source algorithm, has served up documented cases of censorship and manipulation of public opinion, proven by whistleblowers and information leaks. After the 2016 US elections, conservative viewpoints were suppressed under the pretext of quote-unquote hate speech, while liberal ones were elevated. But because they don't hate, okay? They don't hate. You do what I'm telling you, and then if not, we're going to take care of you. But we don't hate. We love. When they say love, they refer to lust. Like, oh, sugar. All right. Anyway. In 2018, it was revealed that UK-based political consulting firm Cambridge Analytica, because they go to the back door and all that, engaged in the harvesting of tens of millions of Facebook profiles in 2014. They were used to target users with personalized political ads, including during the 2016 US presidential campaign. Hey, there's a space there. The company engaged in similar harvesting, oh my God, and vote manipulation operations in nations across the globe. Posts criticizing everything from US foreign and immigration policy, climate policies, to vaccines were occasionally deleted outright, but more often hidden or darkened. Do you guys have experience with this? I bet you do. Used as an election manipulation tool, whistleblowers have documented Facebook's skewed content moderation directives regarding candidates and their candidates and supporters, in direct violation of the company's policy on protecting political speech. Facebook barred, if you remember, Donald Trump from the platform in the wake of the 6th January Capitol riot after being accused of, and I'm quoting, incitement of violence. He was reinstated his account with new guardrails in place, like a cattle. You know how you take a cattle, you unload a cattle from a big truck. There are all kind of metal rails that direct the cattle straight to wherever you. So the cattle is open. Zoop goes this way. Zoop, it goes this way. Zoop. That's what you can't go right. You can't go left. Why? Because Mr. Zuckerberg decided that your speech is really unacceptable for the agencies. All right, let's move on. Biden's officials repeatedly pressured Facebook for months to censor, contain COVID-19 content, including humor and satire, end quote. During the pandemic, Zuckerberg had admitted. As a result, in April 2020, Facebook announced that it was imposing limits on, quote-unquote, harmful misinformation about COVID-19. The decision was reversed a year later. Anybody punished? Nah, nobody. On the eve of 2020 presidential elections, Facebook suppressed the New York Post story based on a damning file in Hunter Biden's laptop containing evidence of a pay-to-pay corruption scheme by the Biden family. Zuckerberg admitted that in an interview with Joe Rogan in 2022, claiming that he was ordered to censor the story by the agency, FBI. He has now conceded that the Hunter laptop story was not, and I'm quoting, Russian disinformation, end quote, as it was alleged at the time by the Democrats and the mainstream media, the system operatives. Now we're going to go to the Palestinians? No, we're going to go to the next one. So you got the idea, right? Sputnik. French party leader warns Telegram CEO's life may be in danger. Oh, you must be a conspiracy theorist and you're not really normal, I think. Like Florian Philippot, French far-right Front National FN party vice president and top candidate for the December regional elections in the eastern Alsace, Champagne, Ardennes, Lorraine region, delivered a speech. So this is the guy, the crazy guy, right? The life of Telegram CEO Pavel Durov, who was released on bail this week as he faces a potential trial in France, might be in danger. Florian Philippot, the leader of the Patriots Party, said on Saturday. The politician referred to a report by French media, which claimed that the billionaire tech entrepreneur had been approached for friendship, by French intelligence agents while in Dubai, and that he had refused to share classified information. Remember these guys here with Zuckerberg with the relations? Where is that? Trying to build relations? Where was that? Somewhere. You know, I can remember right now where that was, but you remember when I made form relations? Yeah, the same here. These guys just want to be friends of a certain kind. And I'm quoting, day after day, the puzzle of French President Emmanuel Macron's delirious persistence against Pavel Durov. By the way, Macron still uses Telegram. After having coaxed him, takes shape. Let's not forget that Macron has been using Telegram extensively with his teams for a long time and that he feared leaks. Pavel Durov should be really be careful. His life may be in danger, exclamation mark, end quote, Philippot said on X. All right, my friends. So, French media reported that Durov had agreed to cooperate with the French investigators and provide access to his phone. My friends, you want to be friends? Now create a little relationship. Like a sleazy mother. So, what do you think, my friends? What do you think? So first we have the alternative for Germany, which are bad dudes, and I suspect pretty soon they will be put in illegality. They will be banned. That's how they fight competition. Not with a better, what the fuck, I have scabies or something? I slept with an unclean woman or something. Let's check this. This is with scabies. Scabies? Not the case. Anyway, they will be banned. These guys are not fighting with ideas. They fight through the government and through the agencies at the government's orders. Supposedly, I think it's the other way around. The agencies tell the politicians what and when and how to take it to the back door. Next one, we have Musk is going to expose the judge's alleged crimes. We're waiting. All right, and the next one, the difference or the comparison, the back-to-back Zuckerberg and Durov. See, who cooperate with the friends? Friends will be friends right till the end. Let's see. And since we're with Queen, we have Freddie Mercury, backdoor man, Jim Morrison, but he was not that. I mean, it depends, because I know he was a big lover. So maybe, I'm certain that Pamela saw a lot of backdoor activity. Pamela, you know who Pamela was, right? Anyway, now being Jim Morrison, I visited his grave in Paris' cemetery Père Lachaise. So, all right, my friends, here it is. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Where are you? Here.